So, speaking honestly, what aspects of Vietnamese culture would you say would be inappropriate in a country like France?
This one I think is very important to be respectful, to queue, to wait for your turn, no need to be first. It's like, okay, who coming first is served first. And if you don't follow these basic rules, maybe it will be very inappropriate in Europe, especially in France as well. Without any offense, it's like quite uneducated, like, and not respectful. If I go in front of you, it's like, okay, who are you? Why you take the lead like that? And I'm waiting as well, so you can wait.
Yeah. My question is that considering how much people here value family relations and respect members of their own family, my question is, would these people who kind of push in front, would they do that with their own mothers? If the answer is no, I would not push in front of my mother if she was waiting for a taxi, then I would say that maybe you shouldn't do that with anyone if it's not an action you would do with your family, right?
I'm pretty sure that even with their family, the people do that, then it's a bit unbalanced.
Well, I can see that there's like a lot more respect. I mean, people respect people that they know here, right? Family members, close relatives.
Older people.
Yeah,
yes.
Older people. But when it comes to strangers, people don't have that sense of respect.
Of course.
But in my opinion, this society would benefit a lot from just treating everyone the way you would treat your own family members.
Yeah, exactly, sure. Right. And the same another point that can be inappropriate in France, it's the way they take care of the children, or the way they don't take care of the children. And in the restaurant, let the children running everywhere, making noise all the time. Now that in France we would like that, okay, your child can join you going out for dinner, but please, keep him quiet, you can give him some toys or do whatever you want to. Keep him active without being noisy. And the fact that children in Vietnam are very noisy, running everywhere all the time, it feels nice because like, okay, it gives some life, but in the same point it's quite inconvenient and a bit uncomfortable. So I know, for example, I don't enjoy too much going in the cinema in Vietnam because the people don't have any problem to answer their phone, to speak very loud, to stand up, go to the toilet, come back, speak with their friends, like, okay, we're in the cinema, we would like to watch the movie, not speak to each other, so please, can you calm down and shut up?
Yeah, I remember watching Godzilla.
Yes.
And it felt like 90% of the audience was talking to each other throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, it's
and I was just amazed. Most movies don't have that problem. Maybe to a lesser degree, but Godzilla just felt like the worst movie experience I've ever had.
Okay, so I feel the same, and maybe, yeah, again, not that much, but still, like, it will never happen in Europe. Or even some guys will just tell you, okay, can you shut up? Hey, can you turn off your phone, please? Thank you. And people will say, oh, sorry. Here, no, the people really don't care much, and like, they are alone, in fact, and they don't care of the people around. That is the same idea as you explained, like, okay, if you respect the same people as you respect your family, maybe the people will be nicer to each other.
So, on the opposite end of the spectrum, what could your country, France, benefit from learning from Vietnamese culture?
There's one point, and for me is very interesting in Vietnam, is the way the people respect the ancestors and the old people. In France, it will be like considered that, okay, you are not useful anymore. But in Vietnam, it will be like the people having the knowledge, and that can still bring a lot, and without them, you will not be there. So you should be thankful all your life for that. This point can be a very good improvement in Europe, to be more respectful. It's the same as living all together in the same house. Of course, in Europe now, it makes no sense, but instead of throw your parents or grandparents in the house only for elders, that is maybe not very respectful with the people that help you to growing up, help you in your development, and make you what you are now. So this aspect, I think, is quite very interesting to bring back to Europe.
Yeah, I can see that. Same with Canadians.
Yeah, sure.
The Western culture, it values independence so much that maybe it does lose a lot on family values.
Exactly.
So right now you have a son. How old is he?
1 year old.
1 year old. Let's jump about 5 years into the future. How do you think his development will differ from yours while living in Vietnam?
Okay, first thing is I living in France with French parents, so my son is half French, half Vietnamese, so already like bring a lot of knowledge for him to learn even 3 languages, because we speak in English with my wife, so he will speak like French, English and Vietnamese. So of course he will be like, I think, much more open-minded that I can be, and I was like not very good at languages, so it was like something that I don't enjoy much at this time, but then traveling showed me that okay, it's still important and you need to study it at least to discuss and share knowledge with other people. And also after that it will be also the education. I don't exactly know where I will be, to be honest, in 5 years. But if we're still in Vietnam, I hope that I have enough money to put him in a good school, and then his education can be even better than mine, because here you have like the private school, Vietnamese private school, public school, that is quite not very good, and the system doesn't allow you to be too much open-minded and to be too much creative. If you can reach the French school, we have one school in District 9, and can be very good and very nice environment for him to develop and learn a lot of things. Again, you will be mixed with French people, with a lot of people that can speak English as well, so there's a lot of Vietnamese there, and the way you will have the knowledge of the French cultures will be very mixed, and that can be very interesting for him.
Bringing up the language thing, children who have 2 or more languages have been proven to have 5 points higher IQ than students with only 1 language. So it's great that your son will have a chance to learn so many more languages.
Yeah, sure. No, for sure, for him it's a real chance, and even for us. You know, I don't speak that well Vietnamese, so it can be a good opportunity that practicing with your own son to learn the language can be nice, because for him it will be like so easy to translate, and that we have some difficulty when we become adult. Oh, maybe this word, but it's not exactly this one. I think when you are completely bilingual or trilingual, it's much easier to explain you which word is.
Yeah, not only do you use a different language, but the way you think is completely shaped by the different languages and cultures that you use.
Exactly, you can switch so easily into different languages that can make it very easy.
Okay, that's fantastic. Last thing, as a fellow traveler, as a person who wanders the earth, what advice would you give to students and people wanting to learn English?
So the Vietnamese that want to learn English?
Yes.
Definitely the first thing to do is watch movie. It's like still entertainment, and you will get a habit for your ear to listen about the languages. In the same time, you can enjoy to see movie. And you have a lot of TV. Even my wife begin and speak quite very well English thanks to HBO by watching movie. No, it's stupid, but then you create a habit of your ear, you begin to get some word. If you just study a bit English on the side, it can be good. Other thing is, don't hesitate to try to practice. So take the opportunity to practice anytime. You see a foreigner on the street, you can try to help him. Do you need some help? What are you looking for? And just practice. And if you try to speak English a bit every day, for sure you will improve your level.
Yeah, I think that that fear of stepping over that boundary of talking to a foreigner. What people don't realize is that foreigners visiting Vietnam would love to get free directions, free advice, a free tour guide, and that's something that they would love to have, but they don't know where to go for that. And meanwhile, people here who are learning would love for the opportunity to just speak, to just get that exposure, but both sides don't know how to start that conversation.
I see in Fanula, near the backpacker area, there's now more and more students that come in this area and try to speak with the foreigner and stuff, so I think it's a very good way to learn new languages, experience.
I think just the important first step is to make it clear that you're not trying to lead them anywhere. You're not trying to
asking for money or selling anything.
Yeah, and you're not going to make a profit out of this. All you want is to make a new friend and you're
Just
willing
practice
to
your English.
yeah, and you're willing to give them free services for that. It's a win-win situation for both people. I know that a lot of expats are just kind of worried that when they immediately meet someone, it's just about money or it's about a scam.
Especially when you just go from Bentham, yeah, you can have these feelings, but again, it's the way of the people will begin the discussion that can be completely different. Hello, I'm a student, I would like to practice English. Do you know the city? I know some place I would like to show you.
I'm not here to sell anything.
So it's like, oh, okay, maybe look interesting, even you've spent 5 minutes. Also, look at the face of the people. If they look like unhappy and don't want to talk to you, maybe don't force them, it will not bring you any value. And see the people that waiting, sitting somewhere, maybe these people will be more open to discuss with you and spend some time with you.
All right, Jaj, you brought a ton of valuable information and advice to both me and our viewers. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem, thanks to you to invite me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is Key signing off from Keystone English. I hope you have learned a bit from this and are willing to take your exposure to the next level. If you want more updates on our lessons, feel free to like and subscribe. It would help me a lot. Thank you very much. See you later.
Bye.